Strange Black Beats.
The sun sets red over ancient stone. Whispers of hope in the winds that moan. Yeah. 1,000 voices, a single song. Yeah. Can we hold on? Can we stay strong? Love each other, Israel, we all we got. Through the fire, through the pain, through the battles fought. When the world feels cold and the light seems fraught. Love each other, Israel, we all we got. Rivers run deep, but the heart runs deeper. deeper. Dreams grow wild where the shadows linger. Dreams grow wild where the shadows linger. A seed of peace in the heart is sown. Yeah. Together we rise. Together we toil. Through the storms, through the strife, we carry the spark of light. Love each other is real, we all we got. Through the fire, through the pain, through the battles fall. When the world feels cold and the lights seem frozen, love each other is real, we all we got. A bridge of faith over waters wide. A promise kept through the longest night. Yeah. Hands together, hearts alive. The strength of one, the power combined.
Hey, big salute, family. This your brother K. Judah, giving all praise to the Most High Yah, who is worthy of honor and praise, and to be exalted in faith in our King Yahshua HaMashiach. To the beloved Israelite family worldwide, I say peace and blessings. To the beloved CUC family, big salute to Shar Sham, the Nazarene Hebrew Institute of Technology. Big salute to Elder Bill Tim, and my beloved and brothers and sisters in the chat. This is going to be a quick live, family. There's a movie that 50 Cent produced, and it's called Moses the Black. And anytime our people put something together and it has to deal with the truth, we know it's going to always be suppressed. This is what I don't understand. Y'all been in power, especially ruling over us, for at least the last 400-500 years. And y'all still always trying to suppress something that has nothing to do with y'all. We have social media now. We have AI technology. It's easy to get your hands on information. You know, if you don't even got to go to the library no more and, you know, get a book that you have to check out. Now you just get books online. You can get PDF files. You can do everything online, family. It's all at our fingertips, all information. So what are y'all still trying to suppress certain information for that is already out there to the world? The whole world know Israel. The whole world know that Moses looked like an Egyptian. Paul mistaken for an Egyptian. The word Niger, that y'all say nigger, but it's really Niger, but you say nigger, it means black. In the Bible, Solomon, who wrote the Songs of Solomon, Yahshua said that I am black and beautiful, meaning comely. Then he say like the tense of Kedor. When you look up the word Kedor, it means black. So what are you trying to suppress? You are stopping the movie that 50 Cent and them just put out for our community. And guess what they doing to the movie, y'all? 2 days before the movie was about to be released, they took it out the theaters. 2 days before the movie Moses the Black was about to be released, they took it out of the theaters. So basically, 50 Cent and them is going up against some powerful movie studios who do not want Moses the Black to be seen in our community. Because what do your brother K. Judah always say? Caucasian people do not fear when we're in our communities shooting each other down. They love that. That's entertainment for them. But when we start to change, when we start to unify, then that's when the fear comes. See, they used to us in their mind, they just want to see murder and bloodshed. Once we say, no, we done with that. Now it's time to come together and unify. I guarantee you, they gonna send somebody in the midst of us to cause confusion. Just like that guy who say he was a part of the Black Panther Party, talking about putting holes in the police chest. Come to find out, they sent that guy out there, man. These are all distractions, family, to knock us off our pivot feet. They sent that guy out there to talk reckless so they can start believing in their mind that we all got this type of rhetoric, and we don't. When do our people get online talking about we gonna put holes in the police chest? That ain't even the way we talk, family. So they sent that guy out there to talk like that. So all eyes can be on us, because y'all know when one do something bad, they say we all did it bad. But they don't do no other people like that, only our people. Oh, one bad black, all bad blacks. Oh, he shot a cop, they all shot a cop. He robbed a white woman, they all robbed a white woman. But not when they do something, though. Y'all know what's crazy about this? Jewish people can talk their, I don't even want to say history, because it's made up. It's made up. They're not who they say they are. So I ain't going to say no history, because they steal people history. They cosplay history. But anyway, it's okay for any other demographic or nationality to tell a story. They never get suppressed. But when we tell the truth and tell our story, and they create a movie where our people was doing one thing, and then they changed to something greater than themselves, then it gets suppressed. Oh, we're not used to seeing you Negroes like this. We don't want to see anything positive from you Negroes. We just love when y'all killing each other. So if you want us to put money behind a movie, let it be a movie where y'all slaughtering each other. But not nothing positive, though. We don't want to see y'all changing. We don't want to see y'all doing something greater than y'all self. We don't want to see movies where we got Negroes unifying. We're not used to that. We only want to see movies where you is killing your brother, you is leaving your woman with the kids, broken families, single mother households. We want to see that type. We'll put money behind it. We want to make movies where y'all hate each other. So I'm going to show y'all a clip, and I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to show you what the brother said on the Breakfast Club, a 3-minute video. Let me put the fair use up, but I want to show y'all the clip of the movie first. Moses the Black. Then I'm going to go into how they suppressing the movie that a brother did on the Breakfast Club. And I'm going to stop the clip of the video. I'm going to stop it, because it's something I want you to see why they suppressing this movie. So let's get it. Big salute to everybody in the chat. Early Shabbat Shalom. In some places it may be dark for you. So Shabbat Shalom to my beloved family, the mighty nation of Israel. And early Shabbat Shalom to some of y'all that the Sabbath haven't kicked in yet. So Shabbat Shalom and early Shabbat Shalom to the mighty nation of Israel. So here we go. Let's get it. Let me put up the fair use. One thing about us, family, is that what's happening to us is spiritual. It cannot be stopped. That's why I tell our people, you don't have to try to go out here, grab guns, and try to go to war with this man who has a military. You have an army, but Yah is not going to be with us if we put our trust in guns and not him. Now, as I'm telling you not to protect your family, that's one thing. But if you gather together with, let's say 2 million brothers, And somebody say, brother, we need to pray to Yah and seek Yah and fast and ask him for directions. And you go, no, we tired of praying to Yah. Get your guns and we gonna fight. I guarantee you, brother, not only did you just disregard Yah and his counsel, he's not gonna be in the midst of you. He's not gonna be in the midst of us, family. Have we not learned from Joshua and them? When the Gibeonites came to Joshua and them in cosplay as some people with dirty clothes and bread all spoiled, what did the Bible say? Because they asked not counsel of the Lord, they got tricked, family, and made a covenant that they could not disannul because it came out of their mouth. And what come out of your mouth is just as good as a right handshake to Yah. You spoke it, you got to stand on it. So all I'm saying is counsel of Yah is very important in any decision we gonna make as a people, individually, for your family. You better ask Yah what you should do. He didn't already told us the battle is mine. It ain't yours. It's the Lord's, family. He gonna fight for you. But if you get in the way, you getting in the way. And he don't want nobody getting in his way. He said, my own arm bought me salvation. My own arm bought me salvation. When I looked around, there was none to help me. So my own arm bought me salvation. Come on, fam. Just get out this man's way. He gonna fight for you. But we gotta seek his counsel. I'm not telling you not to protect your immediate family. If somebody try to harm your family, you gotta go all out and do what you gotta do to remain alive. But I'm talking about if you think you gonna grab guns and go to war with a military outside of the counsel of Yah, that's not gonna work. You better ask his counsel. That's gonna work. All right, here we go. Let me put up the fair use. And then I'm gonna get up out of here because Elder Bro Tim, he about to premiere at 8 p.m. And then tomorrow, make sure to check out Elder Barak, the Nazarene Hebrew Institute of Technology. He will be dealing with our language, culture, and history outside of Deuteronomy chapter 28 to show the historical documentation of who we are at 1 p.m. tomorrow on the Shabbat. Okay, so here we go. Put up the fair use. I want y'all to see this, and I'm going to pause it because it's something I want y'all to see why they suppressing this movie. Okay, I put up the fair use. Fair use. And then I'm going to get up out of here after I show the Breakfast Club interview. Okay, here we go. Check this out, family.
He who lives by the sword shall die by the sword.
Ever since we was kids, you always wanted to mete out justice. How you gonna mete out justice while we out here doing what we do?
Well, you're free now. The whole world is yours. What's stopping you from getting out?
My fate is my fate. It's my fault, son. I failed you.
You ain't failed me.
Got nothing to do with you.
A righteous man with integrity is hated and persecuted, but a criminal with integrity is an apocalypse.
He got away again!
Destined from God to whack you after all.
It's war now.
I'm ready.
The saint who was once a gang member.
I say Moses the Black. He is a...
Let me go back. Did y'all see that? Check it out again. Look. What y'all see on the screen? The truth is right there in our face at all times, y'all. This is a picture from the Russian icons. I got the book. All the Russian icon images, even from Vladimir Putin, when he was showing the images, they was all black people. This is called Moses the Black, this image. And they call him Saint Moses, Moses the Black. But guess what they start doing? Whitewashing the images, family. Why? During the Renaissance period. It even told us in the Apocrypha. They opened up the book of the law and the heathen started to paint the likeness of his images. So what we got today? Moses white. King David white. Solomon white. Jesus white. Everybody white. The Egyptians white. Africans white. Everybody white. So now we got European Caucasian folk, which are the children of Japhet. And Japhet is also Israel. Japhet is also Ham. Japhet is also everybody, family. They have cosplayed the whole world, destroy history, destroy documentation and historical documentation, artifacts, because they trying to hide something, family. And why are you still trying to hide something when the world is finding out the truth? That the Gentiles should come from the ends of the earth and should say, our fathers have inherited lies and things that do not profit. And they doing it right now. So look at the screen. They got Saint Moses from the Russian icons. Moses the Black, he holding up a picture. And they then took this movie out 2 days before it was supposed to release. They took it out the theaters. What they don't want us to see, family, y'all know what it is? Anytime a black man and woman start the change from the old man and the old woman to the new man and the new woman, which is called becoming a new creature in Christ, they don't like that. See, they like your dysfunction. They like your animosity. They like your hatred towards one another. But the minute you say, I'm walking as a new man and woman, it's time to unify. That scares the nations. You running around acting crazy don't scare nobody. But when you get your mind right and start to change and really seek Yah and love him with all your heart, soul, and mind, you're going to do everything in that law because you love Yah. That's going to make you keep the commandments. That's going to make you love your neighbor. That's going to make you not murder your brother. That's going to make you not murder your sister. That's going to make you raise your children. That's going to make you have compassion. That's going to make you have empathy. That's why the Bible say love Yah first, because if you love Yah, you're going to fulfill the law. Because you're going to love your neighbor as yourself because you love Yah. And if you love Yah, you're going to do the things that are right according to the law. But if you don't love Yah, how you going to love yourself? And if you don't love yourself, how you going to love your brother? And if you don't love yourself, how you going to love your sister? How you going to love your children? How you going to raise them right? You got to be right for your family. And then you got to be right for somebody else. That's just the way it is, family. So if I love me, I'm going to love you because I love Yah. And because I love Yah, I'm going to do the things that please Yah, the things that are right. So when we look at these movies, well, you got a man killing his brothers. Then all of a sudden you see a change in the movie. Where a man started to change from the old man to the new man, they're going to suppress that. Because they don't want that type of imagery in our mind. Seeing a change, a flip. Just like when they came out with Django, what happened? A white woman, this is no lie what I'm telling y'all. A white woman walked out of the movie theaters and she said, I am sick to my stomach. And they said, why are you sick to your stomach? Because she could not believe that Jamie Foxx was killing white folks in the movie. That made her sick to her stomach. You know why? Because she used to the old way. She used to white people killing black people. That don't make her sick to her stomach. But because Jamie Foxx had the upper hand on them in the movie Django and he was slaughtering them, it made her sick to her stomach. But it don't make them sick to their stomach when they killing us and they are watching slave movies when they get a high off of what their ancestors did. So y'all see the mindset of how these people's minds have been darkened with thick darkness. This is why y'all seeing Caucasians crashing out, because they are blind and they are in thick darkness. And when you're in thick darkness, you can't see. You don't know if you're coming or going. That's why Caucasians are crashing out, fam. The Most High, I believe, put Trump in office so the whole world can see what America really represents with Trump being in office. This is the real America. Trump is a base man. Nothing more, nothing less. Let's get it. So y'all see that picture. Let me go back a little bit.
Back you after all.
It's war now.
I'm ready.
The saint who was once a gang member.
I say Moses the Black. He is a great saint. He murdered a lot of people, man. He was a soldier. Soldiers go to war with the Egyptians for kill, not murder. He who lived by the sword shall die by the sword.
So you've been reading the Bible.
And divine vengeance must be in our faith. He was a gangster. Oh yeah, the most feared gangster in the land of Egypt at that time. How'd he become a saint? He had a change of heart. What did you pray for, Nana?
To die before you do, son.
We know who they are. Let God's will be done.
Bro, I've known you my entire life.
You're different. The guy's starting to mumble.
I don't mean to stop it. Did y'all hear what he just said? Listen. He said, I've been knowing you my whole life. Something is different about you. When you start to make a change, your family sees something different. Your friends see something different. The people around you see something different. Because now you got rid of the old man. Now you the new man. What did Paul say? I was alive once without the law. But when the law came, I died. Paul didn't die. The old man died. The old Paul died. This scares white people. You becoming a new creature. You walking in love, compassion, mercy. The new man, the new woman. This scares the nations. Your unity scares the nation. When you see your brother, you salute your brother. You don't eyeball your brother. This scares the nations. Not this shoot 'em up, bang, bang. I'm telling y'all, these people are going crazy. And you don't even have to do nothing, Israel. You are minding your business. And these nations are in thick darkness. Did not Yah tell you that in Isaiah 60, my light shall shine upon you? The glory of my light shall shine upon you. It shall be to your glory and to their shame. Did he not tell you that? These people are in thick darkness.
Don't fuck with me about your sins!
What's up with Malik?
What you mean, what's up, Malik?
Man, bro seemed like he's switching up on us.
Any day that guy is above the ground is a bad day for us.
We just need to get rid of this motherfucker, man. You get me out this shit, and I'll take care of that.
You found me off my square. Do what you need to do.
You better not screw this up.
What's the secret?
Go and sit in your cell, and your cell will teach you everything.
If you're gonna choose a battle, tough guy, choose the right one.
Omar Epps was born again, like the brother King Kenneth just said. And like my brother Yohanan just said, they did the same thing with the movie Birth of a Nation. Did y'all know that in Birth of a Nation, our good brother could not put in Birth of a Nation Psalms 149, that they should have a two-edged sword in their hand, and a king should be bought and bound with chains around their neck. Did y'all know they did not let him put that full scripture in the movie? Go watch the movie again. He reads Psalms 149, but he didn't read the whole thing because they did not want the world to know They are the ones that's going to be bound with feathers or chains around their neck. So now y'all see that this movie is being suppressed. Now let me show y'all what the brother said about the movie. Let me put up the fair use again. I'm telling y'all, Birth of a Nation would have been, it was a good movie, but they sabotaged the movie to where he couldn't really paint the picture of what he was trying to say. Because I got documentation in my possession that I'm going to show y'all probably in the near future. That the Israelite awakening, I'm not talking about when it exploded. I'm talking about how long they've been teaching our people that we was Israel. Was in the 1800s and the 1900s. People been knew we was Israel, family. They was telling our people we are the Israelites. We are the chosen people of Yah. But it blew up around what I say 2014, 2015, where it just really exploded across the globe. But they been teaching our people we was Israel. Nat Turner knew he was Israel. I'm going to show y'all this documentation. It's a list of people that was teaching that we was the chosen people back in the 1800s, the 1900s, family. So when y'all go watch Birth of a Nation again, I want y'all to listen to when he read Psalms 149 and watch the part that they did not allow him to put in the movie, but they allow him to put the other part in the movie. You know why? Because these people are trying to suppress something they cannot stop because it's spiritual. Who can fight against the spirit? Nobody. Nobody. So now that I done showed y'all that, let me put up the fair use again. Because now I'm going to show y'all this. And then I'm getting out of y'all hair. Make sure to tune in at 8 p.m. Elder Bro Tim will be premiering, family. And y'all know how my elder get down. Certified fire. So we're going to be over there at 8 p.m., family. So let me show this. And then I'm going to get out of y'all hair. Okay, fair use. 78 vet, I see you, beloved. How you doing? Fair use right here. Here we go. Fair use. Because YouTube, they love to play games. So fair use. Fair use. Everybody else can tell a story but us. Everybody else can go from year to year telling us what happened to them. They'll tell us, why y'all still talking about the past? But they don't tell the people of 9/11 why they still worrying about 9/11. They tell us, why y'all still worrying about the past? But they don't tell the Jewish people, man, stop talking about the Holocaust. That happened a long time ago. Everybody remember what happened to them, but they tell us to forget. This is why I tell y'all, if I'm in a room with a Caucasian man, I'm telling him, hey, you talking too much. You should just be in here listening. I don't want to hear them talking to me, dog. What can he tell me? He can't tell me nothing, family. He can't plead with me. What he can do is listen. I don't need you talking to me, bro. Why do we allow them to come in our spaces and they doing more talking than we doing? Why are we listening to them when they should be listening to us? We got to stop that, man. Stop letting them come in taking over. You're not finna sit down with KJ and you talking more than me. I'm going to tell you, hey, you talking too much. Be quiet and listen. I don't need you talking to me. What you going to tell me? Go ahead. What you going to tell me? You can't tell me nothing, bro. We the teachers. You the student. You can't tell me nothing. Now, I can reason with you, but you're going to do more listening than talking to me. We got to be bold in this hour, family. Be bold. Don't worry about people telling me, oh, man, look what they saying about white folk. We ain't saying nothing about you. Your history telling on you. Your crimes telling on you. Your behavior telling on you. How you going to be the moral authority of the earth and you don't even know how to be moral to your own self? Y'all better go read their history when the barbarian tribes were fighting. They was fighting in Europe All these barbarian tribes fighting against Rome, fighting against the barbarian, the Achagas, the Vandals, the Hurlians, all these barbarians, they were slaughtering each other. This is the history of Caucasians. That's why, who y'all see fighting right now? Caucasians? What is Ukraine? Gentile. What is Russia? Gentile. Who are the Jewish people? Gentile. What is Iran? Gentile. They all Gentile squabbling. They won't call that white on white crime. They won't call that white on white crime. But boy, when one of y'all do something, just one of you, we all black on black crime. But not them though. They going to war right now. Just small portions of war is happening throughout this earth. And I have not heard one time in the media that this is white on white crime. Not one time. Not one time. Let's get it, y'all. Let me show y'all this. Here we go. Now, this is them telling y'all how they suppressing this movie, man. And I'm not shocked. We ain't shocked about it. I'm just showing y'all what they doing. Just wicked, man.
You got some disturbing news about this movie?
Yeah, listen, let me tell you something.
Yeah, let him, I think
the reality of the fact is, the powers that be are trying to suppress this movie as we speak.
Mm.
You had, several studios, so I say theaters, who actually pulled the movie 2 days before its opening date. I have family and friends in various states who contacted me and said, man, listen, we can't find the movie.
Mm-hmm.
It was there 2 weeks ago, but now it's,
it
out
was
of sight.
They pulled it 2 days before the release.
Absolutely.
Never unheard of.
Absolutely.
And a lot of unheard of, and especially at inner cities where people are hurting and they want to see this film.
That we made the movie for. We made the movie for the community, and they're actively and aggressively trying to keep the film from the community. And at the end of the day, the God don't stop working evil. All I hear about is the devil's a lie, the devil's this, the that. What about the other side? What about the real side, the true side? And that's why we here unapologetically standing for the power of the light.
Crazy.
You understand what I'm saying? And it is crazy. It's disgusting, but it's a sign of these times of now.
Well,
right?
The truth of the matter is Cook County has the biggest jail system in the country as far as prison. The Cook County, where they hold you before you actually go to prison.
Yeah.
And you have people who made a living off building these buildings, you understand me, to try to, incarcerate the whole mass of a generation. Again, I sat there from 1988 to 2006. You know what I'm saying? And it's not, I didn't change my mind. I had changed my mind, but the judge didn't change my time. You know what I'm saying? I still had to sit there languishing and trying to send messages out, through legal mail, saying, listen, y'all put them guns down, et cetera, et cetera. And the truth of the matter is, again, my family has been in that community for over 60 years. And so we have roots.
Yeah.
So when we was able to come out with this message, it resonated. It resonated. And I can say, that the people are clamoring for this movie to be put back in the studio.
Yeah. What reasoning did they give? Is it about race? Is it about the religious imagery? Like what is it?
Listen to this. You're gonna laugh now. The reason is it wasn't pre-sold enough. Who pre-sells?
That's Marvel.
That's it's pre-sold enough, and even people that bought up theaters were refunded.
What?
Damn.
What?
People bought out whole theaters to see the film and they refunded them. That doesn't even make sense.
No,
Specifically in Chicago?
In Chicago?
Across the country.
Okay.
And especially in Chicago.
Melrose Park, Cicero, in the urban areas where these particular movies are, these theaters are, because we don't have any theaters on Madison Street no more. They don't have them downtown anymore, You have to go to the outer suburbs to actually see a film. And again, I guess they say they didn't want the African American community, to flood their show like that.
Damn.
So money don't even make sense. I mean, box office that don't matter no more.
Listen,
that's crazy. That's
yeah,
the
but they cry how they care about the communities, right?
Tune into The Breakfast Club now on Netflix. And
I'm going to say this. None of us in the chat, we from the outside looking in as far as us supporting our people who do film and, great movies that we like to watch that our people are in. Why do we keep running to these studios to get funded from them when our people could just fund themselves? Just put it on DVD and just sell it from a website and just give it directly to the people. You see what I'm saying? Why do y'all got to go to these people to get the film seen when you can just be smart and create a website, sell the DVD from the website directly to your people, and we're going to support our people? That's another thing they lie about, y'all. They say we don't support each other. That is a lie. That is a lie, family. I don't, look, anything I see in the media about my people, I already don't believe it. If somebody else saying it that don't look like me, I automatically don't believe it. Because nobody can tell me about my people, man. That's not my people. So I reject it immediately. Like when they keep saying we only 13% of the population, but we make up 60% of the crime. Don't you know how stupid that is? You know how stupid that sounds? That we've been 13% for over 400-500 years, and we still make up all the crime. But the FBI database don't support that. White people commit more crime. White women have more abortions. White women on welfare more. They on Section 8. Hispanics, Mexicans. These are your welfare queens. But they're not going to tell you that in the media. Guess what they're going to do? They're going to put a picture of a black woman holding her baby and say, this is your welfare queen. But do the data support that? It don't, family. So we got to stop allowing them to tell our story and them to paint the image in our mind of who our people are. So now we're looking at our people from the lens of a Caucasian man's eyes. We can't do that, family. Stop looking at your people from the mind of a Caucasian and start looking at your people from a renewed mind when God changed you to a new creature. Now you can see your people for who they truly are. But if you looking at your people from the lens and the eyes of a Caucasian man and woman, you doing yourself a disservice and you doing your people a disservice, because they are not the more authority of the earth. They gonna tell you about love while they pillaging and robbing and raping this earth. They are taking people resources, but they gonna tell you how we supposed to behave. They gonna say they are the more authority of the earth. They gonna teach you how to have compassion, how to have empathy, when they don't even have it for their own citizens, when they don't even have it for each other, when they don't even have it when they go and bomb babies. Did you not know that parents are in Palestine picking up body parts of their infant babies? Because the more authority of the earth, which is America, who is in bed with Israel. And now it all makes sense to me, family. Guess what makes sense to your brother K. Judah? I understand the Epstein files now, and Elder Bro Tim did an excellent job on the Epstein files. But guess what? Your boy, Epstein, was working with the Israeli government. Hugh Hefner was also working and recording and getting documentation on some of the most powerful people in the world. To do what? Blackmail them. So now y'all understand why Trump do everything that Netanyahu say, because they have documentation on that boy. Because he was on that Epstein Island and he was doing some strange things that they don't want to come out. That's why when they asked Trump about the Epstein files, what did Trump say? We still talking about that? Because Trump don't want it to come out. But it's coming out anyway. Guess why it's coming out, family? This is the book of Luke. And then I'm going to get up out of here. The book of Luke, chapter 12 and verse 2. Just like they're going to give us a history month. We don't need you to give us no history month. There's not enough days in the 365 days to contain our history, partner. You don't give us no 28 days. Y'all see what I mean when I say, why do we accept this stuff from these people? We got to renew our mind. Who is them to tell us when our history should be spoken of? Who is them who going to tell us, here go February, 28 days, talk about your history? Who is them, fam? This is Luke. Your change is scaring the world. Your change is scaring the world. Look how y'all sitting back and not participating in protests no more. Look how y'all sitting back and not fighting other people's battles. Look how y'all sitting back and just relaxing, reading your scriptures, getting your mind right with Yah, fasting and praying, enduring unto the end. And now, guess what they doing? They are calling you out into the streets so you can be a human sacrifice for the devil. Because the devil also requires sacrifice. That's why they always sacrificing people. So they want you to go into the streets so you could be a sacrifice for the white man and the devil, which is Satan. Because remember what I told y'all, this is about you, Israel. It's not about the world. Satan is after the woman. Who is the woman? The children of Israel. Why is she a woman? Why is she a woman? Because she is married to the Lord. And the Lord look at his people as a wife. And you are married to your Elohim. You are married to your King Yahshua. And the world wants you to be a sacrifice for them so you can die, and they don't die. They're going to continue on with their life. But they need your bodies as a sacrifice so you can die in place of them fighting their own battles. Where they do that at? America do it all the time. We need you, black people. We need you on the front lines. No, you go on the front lines. Fight your own battles. Thank you, Most High Yah, for putting the spirit on your people to where we are not participating in the battles of other people. Can we all just come together? No. Why we can't just all love each other? Because you are not the standard of what love look like. We should have compassion on each other. You have to display it first so we can see what it looked like to also display it on you. And I never seen you display it, so I don't know what it looked like. So forgive me for being blind to what love and compassion and mercy and empathy looked like. A white man, Caucasian woman. This is why I understand my brothers on the street corners. A lot of people say they harsh, and to their own people, they harsh. They need to tone it down a little. But I get why they talk to these Caucasian people the way they do. You know why? Because that's the only way they're going to have humility. Is when you bring down their pride and arrogance and let them know who they truly are. Because they be lying, boy. Talking about, well, to be honest, if it wasn't for the white man being in power and them bringing y'all over here into slavery, you wouldn't be off so good. Now, a white man saying something like that to a black person, you don't think we should chin check him for that and really give him the business and let him know his true history, that he came out the Caucasus mountain and they was crawling on all fours and we had to teach him how to eat, teach him how to bathe. They still don't use a wash rag, but we tried. We had to teach you everything. See, that'll bring that pride down when they know the true history, because they are full of pride. They are very arrogant, and they talk to us like we the second-class citizens. When, boy, y'all just came around about 5,000 years ago, Caucasian man and woman. I'm talking about looking the way you look. So you most certainly can't talk to us who are the indigenous to the earth. So be quiet and zip your mouth in the presence of greatness. Because our King Yahshua is great. The Most High is great. And we are his people. So when you talking, let your words be few. We're going to need you to hush. You talking too much. This is Luke chapter 12 and verse 2, and I'm out of here, fam. So I'm going to watch the movie Moses the Black. I'm going to check it out. Let's go to Luke 12:2. I'm going to start at verse 1. I'm going to start at verse 1. There's a change happening on the earth, and I can see it. And the Most High is pouring out his spirit upon us. He said, I'm going to pour out my spirit upon all flesh. And your sons and your daughters are going to dream dreams and see vision, and we're going to prophesy. And one thing the Most High is doing is renewing our mind to stay out of the way. We're in different states and cities, and we are all have the same mind that do not go in these streets and fight nobody battles. Now, everybody's asking us to come to the streets and come help them. No, we're going to help ourselves. We're going to get right. We can't, you go get right with your people. We're going to get right with our people. It's not our job to fight other people's battles, fam. I'm telling y'all, it's not our job, fam. Luke chapter 12 and verse 1. And it reads, in the meantime, when there was gathered together an innumerable multitude of people, and so much that they trod one upon another, he began to say unto his disciples, first of all, beware ye of the leaven of the Pharisees, which is hypocrisy. Why did he tell them the leaven of the Pharisees? He's talking about their doctrine. Beware of the doctrine of the Pharisees, which is hypocrisy. Verse 2, for there is nothing covered that should not be revealed, neither hid that should not be known. So why they trying to stop this movie? Because it's called Moses the Black. And inside the movie, they got Moses as a black man. But they've been telling the world that Moses is a Caucasian man. Even though Moses put his hand in his bosom, he took it out, it looked white, meaning leprous. He put it back, it turned at his other flesh. So if Moses was white, and he put his hand in his bosom, and it came out white. So I think Moses went, what, white from white? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. How you gonna go from white to white? But this the mind of these people, man. This the mind of these people. So like I said, family, I'm going to watch the movie, Moses the Black. I'm going to check it out. Look like it's going to be a pretty good movie. And I love supporting our people. Now, I don't like supporting all that shoot 'em up, bang, bang. I'm just being real. I just saw enough of Menace to Society. Even though John Singleton was just painting a picture of what go on in the inner city because of lack of opportunity. And that's another thing. They put us stacked up on top of each other, put us in there stacked up, lack of opportunity, take the resources from the community, and then when we start fighting each other in the community because of lack of opportunity, they put the camera on us and say, look at these wild animals. But you know what they don't tell y'all? A lot of their kids come from the well-to-do and still go shoot up a school. They children come from the well-to-do and still go shoot up a grocery store. They children come from the well-to-do and still go shoot up a movie theater or elementary school, but they don't put that in the media. So how you well-to-do and still retarded? I need to know. How you well off, your mama and daddy went to college, y'all living a good life, upper middle class, and your children is still out of their mind. Explain that to KJ. Since you want to talk about our people who you have put in the condition that we could not elevate, and we still elevated above your redlining, your black codes, your sabotaging, your lies, your manipulation, your malicious activity, all your brutality. We still rose above that. And you have not went through what my people have went through, and your children still crazy. Still retarded. So I advise you to be quiet in the presence of when we speaking. This is in-house. And y'all always trying to be nosy. That's why they made laws that black people couldn't gather in a group. If it was more than 3 or 4 or 5 black people, they'll come and say, break it up. What is this? That's all I got, family. Like I said before, I thank the Most High for such a time as this, family, us waking up, loving on each other as we should. And it's a beautiful thing to behold, because our Most High Yah is the standard of morality, excellence, awesomeness, brilliance. Our attributes come from our Father. Another thing people don't understand about Yah, stop trying to limit my Father to the attributes of man. Yah have attributes above man. Your personality, where you think you got it from? We are a funny people. Where we think we got it from? We think y'all don't laugh? We think y'all don't have a sense of humor? We are made in the image of our Elohim, family. We are the people that are made in his image. We have the woolly hair like our Father. Who else? What other people is described outside of us as the image of Yah with the woolly hair? Described as sheep. Nobody else, family. He described Israel as sheep. My sheep. The lost sheep. We are his people. And we have to conduct ourselves as such, because that representation is very important to Yah, or how we represent him. And we got plenty of examples of our forefathers represent him in a nasty way, because you can make your power look bad by your representation, even though his glory is still going to be who he is, because he's around an innumerable multitude of angelic forces. They know he is excellent. But your representation of him can make somebody not want to deal with him based on your representation and your behavior. So we got to represent our Father right. We got to represent our Father right. Now, for the Gentiles who have cleaved to the Lord, see, this is why I always make a separation. So they can't say KJ is radical. But I'll be radical. I'll be the rebel. I'm not afraid to be so. Because that what I'm telling you is true, Caucasian man and woman. Your arrogance and your pride need to come down, just like our arrogance and our pride with our Elohim had to come down. We had to humble ourselves, shut our mouth in the presence of greatness, and listen more than we speak. And when we started to listen more than we speak, guess what happened, Caucasian man and woman? A change came. Because now I am not seeking to be understood, but I'm seeking to understand. And by me seeking to understand, now I can walk in newness of life. But when I was seeking to only be understood, not only did I blind myself, but the arrogance of our mind made us think we was greater than ourselves. Now, partner, Yah continents make us great. His glory make us great. His blessings make us great. We are not greater than our Elohim. That's why I always tell our people, humble yourself in the presence of something greater than yourself, which is Yah and Yahshua, partner. So to the Gentiles who have cleaved to the Lord, you on the right track. You are on the right track. Just keep walking that way. And to the Gentiles who are going to continue to be arrogant, hating Israel, lying, being malicious, guess what? You're going to die. And guess what, Israel? The Negro that walk like the Gentile and don't believe in Yah, won't change his ways, die in your sins, hate Yahshua, hate Yah, hate the Bible. Guess what? You gonna die if you don't change. Because as that Gentile, so is you. Because one event happened to us all the same. We gonna die. And we got a lot of Negroes in the conscious community. And I call them some certified goofballs. And all they do is go live about the Bible. And they disrespect Yah. And guess what, y'all? Israelites go to the platform, allow them to disrespect Yah, and they're on the platform with people that disrespect Yah. I couldn't go on the platform with a person who talking ill and disrespectful about my Elohim. I don't want to talk to you. I want to stay away from you. So that's all I got, family. Like I said before, 8 p.m. is going down. Elder Bro Tim about to premiere, family, at 8 p.m. And we going to be over there in the house. And guess what? I'm happy I'm off today. Woo! My Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, your brother KJ is always off. I thank Elder Bro Tim for doing this premiere on a Friday because I'm off, family. And I'm about to chill, relax until 8 p.m. so I can listen to Elder Bro Tim break down what he about to break down. So like I said, family, I love y'all with the pure heart. Shabbat Shalom to the mighty nation of Israel. Enjoy your rest. Enjoy your family. Enjoy your brothers and sisters. Let's continue to walk in love. Let's continue to have compassion. Let's continue to have empathy. And let's continue to represent Yah and Yahshua with the right representation. And I say big salute, family, and many blessings to you all.
Sweeping up the chaos, ain't no time to lose. Evie's got the vision, sees right through the roofs. August keeps it steady, cool like morning dew. Oracle whispers secrets, they always ring true. I'm leaning with the sparks, setting flames to the sea. Numbers got the edge, chopping so pristine. Shout out to the clean up crew, making moves like ninjas do. Monster, bossy, breaking through. This one's for the whole dang crew. Monster cracks the pavement, fists made of steel. Bossy calls the shots, keeping it all real. Dust in the air, but we're shining through. This ain't just work, it's what we do. We rise, we grind, we own the night. No mess too big, no shadow too tight. Oh, shout out to the clean up crew, making moves like ninjas do. Monster, bossy, breaking through. This one's for the whole dang crew.
Hey, Brother Michael, big salute to you too, brother. I just put Elder Bro Tim channel in the chat. It's right here, my brother. This is Elder Bro Tim's channel. Make sure y'all subscribe to the Elder. Thank y'all for showing support to the Elder and also Elder Beryl Walk. Thank y'all, family, for y'all support. Already, Brother Michael. And I thank the Most High for you having your safe trip too, my brother. Because I saw you had wrote it in the chat when I had ended it, but I went back and looked at it. So I thank the Most High for protecting you on your travels. And a big salute to you, Brother Michael. So like I say, family, big salute to every last one of y'all in the chat. And thank y'all for rocking with your brother KJ, rocking with Elder Bro Tim, and rocking with the Nazarene Hebrew Institute of Technology, Elder Beryl Walk. Salute. In the words of my beloved sister August Dreams, thank y'all for coming to the Lion's Den with your brother K. Judah, the CUC family. Big salute to my brother Sharshan, the Nazarene Hebrew Institute of Technology. And big salute to my beloved Elder Bro Tim, and all my beloved brothers and sisters in the chat, the mighty nation of Israel. Let's get it. And your brother K. Judah want to say Shalom and all praise to the Most High Yah, in faith in our King, Yahshua HaMashiach, who the world knows as Jesus Christ. Big salute, family.